Hey guys, it's Stephie here. Super excited for you to join me to learn more about why you don't have to be anxious when you're speaking up and expressing yourself. So, if you're watching the replay of this, drop a hashtag replay in the comments. And first of all, I want you all to think about something you've been having a hard time saying to someone. And if you feel called, drop that in the comments as well. Tell me what it is you've been scared to express. And if you don't feel comfy sending it in the comments, go ahead and shoot me a DM. But recently, I was presented with a situation where I found myself being really fucking anxious again. And the last time I was anxious was a little over 6 months ago when I broke up with my ex-boyfriend who I was with for just over 6 years. But this kind of anxiety was different because I was honestly in the middle of re-experiencing a lot of my trauma, and this situation, this relationship was triggering it. And so I found myself in a kind of panic that I hadn't seen myself in since I was like 20 years old. Granted, it wasn't as bad, but I could feel it. And it was a clear sign to me that I wasn't feeling safe. All the overthinking, the overanalyzing, the obsessing about what I was doing and saying with this person was really causing me to second guess myself. And it's because I didn't feel safe to be fully myself with this person. And something that I've learned recently is if somebody's in your life, you should feel fully safe to be you around them. Um, I found myself hiding the parts of me that are magical, mainly my emotions. Honestly, my whole life, and maybe you can relate to this, I've been told that my emotions are unworthy of existing or they're too much. And this person was reinforcing that, and it was causing me anxiety. And the only way to overcome that anxiety is to choose, instead of fearing, choose to be fearless. And so the anxiety is happening because I was caught in a negative pattern, right? If I'm caught in a negative thought loop, which was feelings of insecurity, feelings of anxious attachment behavior, there was a negative action causing that. And honestly, for me, it was like this person had disconnected. So it turned into a very surface level relationship where I was like seeking attention, or like dopamine seeking essentially through attention and attachment. So I would feel secure and safe rather than having a deep, meaningful connection with this person. And so it turned into a very negative cycle rather than that left me empty, rather than giving me the sort of fulfillment that I really needed from this relationship in my life, right? Um, so you might be noticing that you enter a lot of these sort of relationships or situations where you're hiding yourself, or you're starting to do dopamine seeking behaviors like overly texting, etc., seeking attention all the time rather than building out meaningful connections. And the one of the ways that we do this is through filling our own cup and learning the ways that we need to connect with ourselves to feel loved. And if we can do that, we can ask for that from another person, or we don't settle for anything less than that from another person, if that makes sense. And this isn't just like romantic relationships, this is with anybody in your life who really isn't giving you the connection you seek, or they're not accepting you for who you are, or you feel unsafe to express yourself. And so really what you're searching for is a relationship that you can grow with the person together throughout life. And that's not, like I said, that's not just in romantic relationships, that's with family, that's with friends. You want to be in each other's lives throughout each other's lives. And the only way to do that is to grow and to be vulnerable with each other and to express yourselves fully and feel safe with each other. And so I teach how to feel safe being yourself in front of everybody else so that you can speak up and express what needs to be expressed through performance and vocal embodiment techniques, as well as creativity and self expression. And I don't just mean writing, singing, like art, right? This could be dancing, this could be whatever your soul is calling to. Where are the areas that you need connection? That's often where you need to express in some way. So, if you're interested in getting unstuck in your relationships right now and moving through them, whether that means speaking up or perhaps leaving if that's what's meant to be, then drop baddie below, because in bold baddie energy, I teach you just how to do that, how to get unstuck without the spiral, without the self sacrifice. And I do it through self expression techniques and performance and singing and learning how to use your voice and really provide yourself with a sense of safety in every moment that you want to speak. Because if you can provide yourself with a moment of safety in front of people when you're about to sing, right? If I can calm my nervous system enough to sing on stage, then I can calm my nervous system enough to speak to one person and say what I have to say in every moment and be myself in every moment, even when it's difficult. So, like I said, drop baddie below because this is exactly what we work on in bold baddie energy. And I can't wait to see what you all say in the comments below. I love you all so much. Please do me a favor and go out and be the baddie you were always meant to be, because it truly is the best thing that you can do in this life, is just be the fullest and best version of yourself, because that's when the best things in life happen. I swear it feels like serendipity. So I love you guys. Have the best night. Goodbye.